All of us carry certain things we never say out loud. It's not that the words aren't there. Sometimes there are too many of them. We repeat them in our head, but we don't bring them into the world. Not because we don't feel them, but because saying them doesn't always feel safe. Some things might be misunderstood, some might change relationships, and some might make us look weaker than we're ready to be. So we stay quiet. From the outside it looks like we're fine, laughing, working, moving through life like nothing is wrong. But inside a lot of things pile up. There are moments when we want to say, "I'm tired." But we don't, because everyone else seems tired too and we don't want to feel like a burden. There are moments when we want to say, "I need something." But we stop ourselves, afraid it will sound like we're asking for too much. Some of the things we don't say are about relationships, words that could change the dynamic if spoken, so we convince ourselves silence is safer. Some are about our pain, which we brush off with phrases like "it's nothing" or "I'm okay," even when we're not. And the strange part is that these unspoken things shape us more than we realize. They show up in restless nights, in sudden distance, in the way we pull back without explaining why. Sometimes we're not even honest with ourselves about what we're feeling, because we've learned from a young age that staying quiet keeps the peace, that handling everything alone makes us strong. But no one tells you that this kind of silence can become heavy over time. Eventually, you realize you're not strong, you're just used to holding everything in. There are unspoken words about love, words that feel too risky because saying them might change everything. There are apologies we delay until pride, fear, or time itself gets in the way. And there are words meant only for ourselves, the ones we think about in the mirror, quietly asking, "Am I really okay?" Day after day, these unsaid things collect. And while we appear fine on the surface, we slowly grow exhausted underneath. At some point, something shifts. You begin to understand that not everything needs to be said to everyone, but some things shouldn't be hidden from yourself. Not every feeling is drama, and not every pain is a complaint. Some things simply need to be acknowledged. Maybe not everyone will listen, and maybe not everyone will understand, but denying your own feelings costs more than you think. Over time, you learn that silence and strength are not the same thing, and carrying everything alone isn't something to be proud of. Sometimes you need to say, "I'm not okay today." Sometimes you need to admit, even if only to yourself, "I'm tired." And if there's no one around to hear it, being honest with yourself still matters. Because the things we never say out loud are often the most truthful parts of us, and when we don't make space for them, we slowly drift away from ourselves. Not everything needs to be spoken loudly. Some things just need to be quietly accepted. Because healing doesn't come from hiding everything. It comes from learning to listen to the things we've kept silent, at least within ourselves.